Hey there, YouTubers. Right, so in this video we have the RX 6500 XT. Let's go ahead check out what else I have on this computer. So there you see it. This is a Gigabyte one. $249 is what I paid for it. And we're gonna get in here and do a little FortNite gaming. 32 gigs of RAM, and then the CPU is the i5 12400F. Settings wise, I think in this video we will do 1080p low, and I'm using a capture card. I'll tell you, I could not record this using Radeon or the Xbox thing, so we are using OBS. I've got the microphone out. Normally I don't record with a mic. I'm not sure you're actually going to get any desktop audio during this recording. So obviously, rather cheap GPU. GPU prices overall are dropping, right? I was so tempted to pull the trigger on an RX 6700 XT, which would add to my collection here on the channel. We have all of the RTX 3000 cards, at least that are out. I doubt that we'll get a 3090 Ti. We've got two 3090s. I'd have to dump a 3090. I would say to go get that one. And will it be worth it for 5%, 10% gain? Probably not. What I would like to do is prices drop, collect the other RTX 2000 series cards I don't have. So we've got a 2060, we got a 2060 Super. I don't have the 2070 anymore. I have a 2070 Super here, though it's in a relative's gaming computer, so you don't see too much of it. We've got a 2080 Super, but we don't have the 2080. So let's just hope this thing will pop up so we can see what kind of numbers we're getting. And of course, there's always something that goes wrong, right? Never fails. Never fails, folks. And we probably need to I might need to go get the newest version of this. No, it was checked. Huh. So we have the most current version, and we can't get it to pop up on the screen. Well, one thing I can tell you is at least in the upper right you can see the FPS. And if you really wanted to pay 1080p low, this is a pretty good number, right? You could get away with this on easily on 144 hertz monitor, 200 megahertz monitor, 200 hertz monitor, I should say. I think I've seen some of those, but questionable for 240. And right now it's staying up there pretty high, so maybe this thing would work for a 240 hertz monitor if you only wanted to pay 1080p low, right? Most of us, though, are out for something a little better, like 1080p competitive. And there's a good chance, folks, since we can't get MSI Afterburner to pop up, I will go ahead and switch over at some point. And of course, you know, depending on where you are in this game, you might find that the FPS is much lower than what this is. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure why MSI Afterburner doesn't seem to work with this. It's really the reason why I have not put a bunch of gaming videos on here with all the different CPUs, because I've had this problem with just about every computer I've hooked it up to. Doesn't appear to be a... oh, there it is. We'll drop one of our things. So yeah, it would be nice to have MSI so we could get a better idea what the overall average is, as well as, oops, what the 1% low is, 0.1% low. So if you come up higher, the higher you get on this, usually the lower the FPS gets. Let's change this up to 1080p competitive. Maybe you guys can get an idea of that. Now potentially I could start the game with MSI Afterburner on. Sometimes that actually works, other times it doesn't. Oops. Oh, I missed him. How did I miss him with my... so we can get all kinds of ammo. Oh, he's gonna get away. Yes, you're hired. I should have bought his gun off of him. So I have so much gold. I don't know how many more days are left in the season. Probably not too many. I luckily have enough coins that I'll be able to buy I was gonna say Battlefront, but Battle Space, Battle, whatever it is. So we'll get that again. We'll get all new characters. Quite a few characters, I'm sure. Which definitely adds to the fun of this game to switch these guys out. So this is pretty solid, 1080p competitive. A lot of stuff in this game, I just don't know what the use of it is. so you don't need that anymore. And we might as well just upgrade this, right? Because we got all kinds of money. There we go. Alright, so you saw 1080p competitive. Let's go ahead and do medium, which should give just about the same numbers. Whoa. Ooh, somebody's attacking me. Not even paying attention, folks. Oh, he got me. Oh. Wow, that's a bummer. Wasn't paying attention. Took me down. All right, so we'll ready up. I just bought that gun too. And stupid me should have used my medical sprayer. Well, what are you gonna do? You know, that's the way this game goes. And we'll stay, I guess we'll stay 1080p competitive for a little bit, or 1080p medium before I switch to high. And we'll attack these guys. guys are tough. I'm about to sink my battleship here in a second. There's one down. And two down. So this thing's pretty solid at 1080p medium. Probably good enough for 144 hertz. I'm not even sure what that does. I'll let you know where the stuff is that you missed. I almost have the same setup as last time. Alright, at least we got a kill this time, huh? There's that thing for the scan. Can we run a second scan? And oh, we're actually where we want to be. So we'll switch to 1080p medium now. Not medium, sorry, high. So it's all over the place now, folks. 1080p high is probably not a good pick. You can see it's not as smooth. Obviously, see some serious FPS drops. As low as is it above me? There it is. So if we switch over to Epic No Shadows, which probably be about the same. Ah, he got me. Dang it. Should have used the purple gun. So yeah, you didn't get a lot of view of that, but you know, 1080p, no shadows, 1080p high, about the same. My thoughts after playing this though. This is a 1080p low, CPU dependent type setting, right? i5 12400F is pretty good for that. As we increase the quality, you could see that the reality is this graphics card is not that great, folks. I don't know. I don't know if I'd waste my $250 on it. Now, made the gaming for 1080p low pretty good, medium, competitive. If you wanted to improve the overall quality of the screen, the picture rate, by adjusting the quality, it didn't do a whole lot for you. It made the gaming a little more difficult. Now, if I had an i7, i9 paired with this, would it do a little better? Yeah. But the reality is, this card is just not that great. Probably not going to see too many gaming videos from yours truly on here using it. And potentially the first chance I get to dump this card, I may just do so. Reality is, when you have a card like this and you can't make a lot of gaming videos out of it, nor, you know, would I even recommend this card? You know, $250 versus God, with GPU prices dropping like they are, you should be able to find something much better on eBay used in the coming months, right? So what is better? I almost think my 5500 XT 8 gig was better than this card, but it's got to be very similar performance-wise. Eventually, you know, the 6600s will be available at a decent price. That is a significantly better graphics card than this. The RTX 3050 is definitely better than this. If you can pick that up for, you know, $250, $300, I would definitely go that route. But that's my thoughts, folks. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.